The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener's discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
Gotta be the man. You gotta be the man. Woo!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us HEWWrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here.
Now streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us.
Comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us.
So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you've downloaded and installed it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
Yeah, I'm a really big Dean Ambrose fan on our YouTube channel. If you haven't already figured that out, that's why I've got behind the wheel of endorsement for Mr. Ambros to be the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion, if not now, sometime down the road. His time is coming up in WWE, and I think he's worth being rewarded the WWE World Heavyweight Championship with how entertaining he's been as a singles wrestler since breaking away from the Shield back in 2014. The interesting thing is that .com posted a poll about who the WWE Universe chose as the most talented wrestler to have emerged out of the Shield. And the majority of the percentage of people who voted for Seth Rollins, the current champion. And I was blown away by the results of that poll because I thought initially Dean Ambrose, who reminds me of Brian Pillman so much and was my favorite of the Shield, was someone who could easily came out on top in that poll. Because when the Shield first broke up, it seemed like they were going to push Roman Reigns, but more so, they were getting behind Dean Ambrose. They gave him new entrance music. They gave him the name The Lunatic Fringe, and he just went absolutely nuts. Now, the Brian Pillman scenario just 3 away there. If you go back to 1997, 1998, and you look at how crazy Brian Pillman was with the gun incident and everything and how much ratings were stirred up because that along with the controversy. And with everything Dean Ambrose does now, I think that Dean Ambrose and Brian Pillman's characters are so similar, and that's why I'm throwing the similarity your way towards Dean Ambrose and referencing Brian Pillman in that comparison. I don't think that nobody is more entertaining than what Dean Ambrose is right now, and I think there's a lot that can be done creatively with Dean Ambrose's character if you actually get behind the wheel of endorsement and push Dean Ambrose in the right direction creatively. That's why I give a huge thumbs up to WWE Creative for getting behind Dean Ambrose the way that they have, how creatively they have gotten behind him with ideas for his character. I have never seen a more colorful character in the WWE that's so enthusiastic, so energetic, especially of the early thousands. If you go back to the early thousands, probably midway through the thousands, by 2005, 2006, really there were only a handful of colorful characters like John Cena and Randy Orton who were carrying the proverbial torch for the New Talent Initiative in 2005, 2006 as some of their biggest names. So you go to 2014, 2015, and fast forward to now. I mean, who else is there without Daniel Bryan there, without members of the WWE roster that we're used to seeing? The only one really who can carry the torch right now in WWE is Dean Ambrose. You can take a look at some of his matches he's had with the likes of John Cena. I mean, an incredible U.S. Championship Challenge match between John Cena and Dean Ambrose recently put on display and put into perspective for a lot of wrestling fans how far Dean Ambrose can go as a singles competitor, being a former U.S. champion in his own right. He held the U.S. Championship for a significant amount of time, over a year before losing the U.S. Championship, and I wondered why he was not defending the U.S. Championship. The first defending U.S. champion we have seen in years, of course, is John Cena. With the U.S. Open Challenge every week on Monday Night Raw, Dean Ambrose accepted the challenge, and the handshake from John Cena to Dean Ambrose definitely signified a bright future for Dean Ambrose in the WWE. And I think at that moment, WWE Creative realized the potential that went with Dean Ambrose's character, and that's why Dean Ambrose is up now for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Seth Rollins at several pay-per-views of the past, and coming up here at Money in the Bank when they will face off in a ladder match, which is going to be a really interesting scenario to look at because of the styles of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose being so similar. And that's the thing. You know, as long as Dean Ambrose is booked against wrestlers he can work with and has worked with in the past,